Welcome students. Today we are going to study the third stanza of An Elementary School Classroom in a Slum by Stephen Spender. The poet Stephen Spender is a well-known English poet and essayist. The poem presents social injustice and class inequality. Now, we will have a quick recapitulation of stanza 1 and 2. These two stanzas hinted the poor condition of the slum students and the classroom. The slum students are uncared and unprotected by their parents. They are physically weak, malnourished, tired, and diseased. The classroom is dim and improperly whitewashed. The future of the students is dark. Now let's take the third stanza. Surely Shakespeare is wicked. The map a bad example, with ships and sun and love tempting them to steal. For lives that slyly turn in their cramped holes from fog to endless night. On their slag heap, these children wear skins peeped through by bones and spectacles of steel, with mended glass like bottle bits on stones. All of their time and space are foggy slum, so blot their maps with slums as big as doom. Now we take the line number 1. Surely Shakespeare is wicked. Now the poet is saying that Shakespeare is wicked or a wrong doer or a wrong instructor for the slum students. And in the next line he gives the reason. With ships and sun and love tempting them to steal. The plays of Shakespeare deal with ship, sun and love, means adventure, beauty of nature and love. And these things are quite absent in the life of the slum students. So what is the effect of reading Shakespeare on the slum students? Tempting them to steal. Shakespeare forces them to steal. Shakespeare is turning these students into a thief. So in this way, Shakespeare is wicked for the slum students. Notice how efficiently the poet has used the figure of speech alliteration in Surely Shakespeare. The same line says, the map a bad example. It is true that the map that is hanging on the wall of the classroom is a bad example for the slum student, because the map shows continents, countries and cities. It means the civilized world. It doesn't show the slum, so it is quite useless for the slum students. Next line. For lives that slyly turn in their cramped holes from fog to endless night. The poet is hinting at the poor destiny of the slum students. He says that life passes cleverly. And where these students pass their life? In cramped holes, in their congested houses. And how they pass their life? Fog to endless night, without noticing any development or progress in life. So the poet hints that how these children pass their life in their congested houses and notice no progress or development in their life. Notice the use of metaphor in cramped holes. How the houses of the slum students are compared to the congested holes. Again there is metaphor in from fog to endless night, and there is alliteration in from fog. Next, on their slag heap. These children wear skins, peep through by bones. Now the poet is hinting at the poor physical structure of these slum students. And he notices that these children have loose skin, slag, loose heap. They are the bones, heap of bones. And the bones are visible. It means they are the victim of malnutrition. Their parents are not able to provide them. And spectacles of steel with mended glass like bottle bits on stone. Now the poet is hinting at the poor financial condition of the families of these slum students. He says that sometimes these children have poor vision and they are wearing the broken glasses which are quite useless for them, which are not going to improve their sight. And the condition of the glasses is the glass is broken into number of pieces and these families are unable to repair or replace it properly due to poor financial condition. Notice the use of simile in like bottle bits on stone. The poet has compared the repaired glasses of the child with the pieces of a glass or a bottle crushed by a stone. And there is alliteration in bottle bits. Sound of B is repeated. Next, all of their time and space are foggy slum. The poet is hinting the poor destiny of the slum students. And the destiny is that they are born in slum and one day will die in slum. They have dark future. They are away from the world of progress and development. Thus, they are quite unfortunate. Again, there is metaphor in foggy slum. Now, the last line of this stanza. So plot their maps with slums as big as doom. Now the poet is making a request. He wants to destroy the slums forever because by this he paves the way for a change in the life of the slum students. He wants that these slums should be destroyed permanently as death is a permanent end. And by this he gets a ray of hope that the life of the slum students can be improved if the slums are destroyed. Notice the efficient use of simile in as big as doom. So I think now this third stanza is clear to you. We will take once again the main ideas of this stanza. First, Shakespearean maps are useless for the slum students because they are not able to relate them to their lives. Second, these slum students are unfortunate one because they are born in slum and one day will die in slum. Third, they are physically and financially poor. Fourth, the poet makes a request to destroy the slum to improve the life of the slum students. So now I think this third stanza of the poem will be clear to you. So now read and revise. Till next meeting. Thank you.